Number 1. Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Legends is the greatest lightsaber duelist in Jedi history due to his unmatched mastery, adaptability, and combat feats across decades of warfare. Trained by ObiWan Kenobi, Yoda, and later learning from ancient Jedi and Sith texts, Luke combined classical forms with innovative techniques, evolving beyond traditional styles. Unlike prequel-era Jedi bound by dogma, Luke developed a unique, intuitive style optimized for real combat. He dueled and defeated elite opponents such as Darth Vader, Exar Kun's spirit, Lumaya, Darth Kaitis, and even the one Sith, Darth Krayt, whose power dwarfed that of most Sith before him. His dueling prowess was amplified by peerless force control, able to slow time, enhance reflexes, and anticipate moves mid-battle. Recognized by peers and enemies alike, even ancient Sith considered him a once-in-a-millennium warrior. As Grand Master, he outclassed every Jedi of his era, including masters who themselves had survived the Clone Wars. Therefore, because no Jedi of any era can match his feats, mastery, and prestige, Luke Skywalker takes the number 1 spot. Number 2. Yoda. Yoda is the second greatest lightsaber duelist in Jedi history, renowned for his centuries of experience, flawless technique, and mastery of Form 4, Ataru, which he adapted to overcome his small size through acrobatic precision and overwhelming speed. Over his 900-year life, Yoda trained generations of Jedi and refined his art to perfection, blending deep tactical insight with an unshakable connection to the Force. He decisively defeated Count Dooku in direct combat and held his own against Darth Sidious, the most powerful Sith Lord in recorded history, an opponent who had slain multiple Jedi Masters in seconds. His lightsaber skill was so advanced that even Sith Lords feared engaging him directly. Yoda also mastered all 7 forms of lightsaber combat and used Force abilities, such as Force augmentation, to enhance his physical capabilities. Though ultimately surpassed in raw skill by Luke Skywalker, Yoda remains the gold standard of lightsaber combat, second only to his greatest student. Number 3. Mace Windu. Mace Windu ranks as the 3rd greatest lightsaber duelist in Jedi history, celebrated for his creation and flawless execution of Form 7, Vapad, an aggressive, high-risk style that channels an opponent's dark side energy back against them. Few could master it without falling to the dark side, but Mace balanced on that razor's edge with perfect control, making him utterly unique among Jedi. He was one of the few beings capable of matching and defeating Darth Sidious in single combat, nearly killing the Sith Lord in a duel that showcased his complete command of the blade and his ability to anticipate dark side moves. Sidious himself acknowledged Windu's strength, placing him above other Jedi Masters like Yoda and Obi-Wan in direct lightsaber combat. Windu also defeated legendary opponents such as Kar Vaster, a Force-empowered berserker with immense strength, and countless others during the Clone Wars. His style was not just powerful, but psychologically overwhelming, breaking enemies' resolve with relentless precision. While Luke Skywalker and Yoda surpassed him through broader Force mastery and as more complete duelists, Windu's dueling skill was unmatched in his time, earning him a place as the Jedi Order's deadliest swordmaster during the final years of the Republic. Number 4. Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker ranks as the 4th greatest lightsaber duelist in Jedi history, combining raw power, speed, and instinctive brilliance with a deep connection to the Force. As the Chosen One, Anakin possessed unprecedented potential, and by the time of the Clone Wars, he was already outclassing veteran Jedi and Sith in duels. He mastered Form 5, Gemso, a power-intensive style emphasizing strength and counterattacks, which he refined into a brutally efficient technique suited to his aggressive nature. His combat style overwhelmed most foes through a combination of unrelenting offense, superior reflexes, and tactical brilliance honed through years of frontline warfare. Anakin decisively defeated Count Dooku, a Sith Lord who had previously held off both Obi-Wan and Anakin simultaneously. His combat ability was so fearsome that only a few, such as Mace Windu or Yoda, could hope to match him, and even they admitted his potential was boundless. What keeps Anakin just below the top 3 is that, while his raw talent and skill were staggering, his emotional instability and reliance on passion made his style more explosive than refined. Had he not fallen to the dark side, many agree he would have eventually surpassed all before him. Number 5. Revan. ranks as the fifth greatest lightsaber duelist in Jedi history, combining elite swordsmanship with extraordinary tactical genius and deep mastery of both the light and dark sides of the Force. As a Jedi Knight turned Sith Lord and later redeemed, Revan's experience in both disciplines forged a uniquely lethal duelist. Trained in the old Jedi Order and battle-hardened by the Mandalorian Wars, Revan developed a dynamic, hybrid combat style drawing on multiple lightsaber forms, Force-enhanced reflexes, and his ability to predict and manipulate opponents. His dueling prowess was tested against powerful enemies like Mandalore the Ultimate, Darth Malak, and later the Sith Emperor Vitiate, all of whom he challenged or defeated in direct combat. What set Revan apart was his strategic application of the Force in lightsaber duels. He fought not just with skill, but with foresight, adapting mid-battle and using the terrain, his opponent's emotions, and split-second Force attacks to gain the upper hand. Though not quite as overwhelming in raw power as Luke or as technically refined as Yoda or Windu, Revan's versatility, experience with both Jedi and Sith techniques, and ability to survive encounters with galactic-level threats make him one of the most complete and dangerous Jedi duelists in history. Number 6. Rastalusu is ranked as the sixth greatest lightsaber duelist in Jedi history, celebrated for her unparalleled mastery of martial combat and her performance during the events of the Darth Bane trilogy. A pure warrior of the Jedi Order, Raska dedicated her life entirely to combat, earning the title of Jedi Weapon Master, a rare distinction given only to those who reach the absolute peak of lightsaber and physical combat skill. Raska wielded a double-bladed lightsaber with devastating precision and speed, seamlessly integrating Form 4, Ataru, with aggressive multi-directional strikes that few could counter. Her focus and physical conditioning were unmatched among her peers. She lived for battle and had no equal among living Jedi in her era when it came to pure lightsaber technique. Her greatest feat came during the assault on Darth Bane himself, where she fought the Dark Lord, one of the most powerful Sith in history, to a near standstill. Though Bane ultimately survived, he recognized Raska as one of the most dangerous opponents he had ever faced, and she was the only Jedi in the strike team who posed a serious threat to him in melee combat. Rastalusu's sheer technical perfection, combat focus, and elite weapon mastery place her firmly among the greatest lightsaber duelists of all time. Number 7. Jana Solo. The daughter of Han Solo and Leia Organa, and niece to Luke Skywalker, Jana inherited a powerful Force lineage and was trained by some of the most legendary warriors of the era. What elevates Jana to this position is her hybrid training. She was taught not only by Jedi Masters like Luke and Mara Jade, but also by Mandalorians, including Boba Fett, who helped her hone her skills in real-world combat, dirty fighting, and countering Sith tactics. This made her a pragmatic, unpredictable, and deadly duelist, capable of adapting quickly in high-stakes situations. Her defining achievement came in her duel with her twin brother Darth Kaitis, a fully realized Sith Lord whose power and cunning rivaled the greatest Sith in history. Despite his mastery of the Force and unconventional techniques, Jana defeated him in single combat, an unprecedented feat that even veteran Jedi might have failed. While not quite as technically refined as Windu or as instinctively gifted as Anakin, Jana's tactical intelligence, elite cross-disciplinary training, and victory over a top-tier Sith secure her place among the Jedi Order's greatest lightsaber duelists. Number 8. Satil Shan. Satil was the direct descendant of Revan and Bastila Shan, meaning she inherited their formidable Force potential and strategic brilliance. She became Grand Master of the Jedi Order during the Cold War era of the Old Republic. Satil's dueling style was highly adaptive, blending Form 5, Gem So, with advanced telekinetic combat techniques, often using the Force to enhance mobility, control the battlefield, and disarm enemies. She wielded a double-bladed lightsaber with great precision and balance, favoring a flowing, reactive style optimized for both single duels and large-scale combat. Her most famous feat came during the Battle of Alderaan, where she held her own against Darth Malgus, one of the most powerful Sith of the era. Though she did not defeat him outright, she survived the encounter and inflicted significant damage, an impressive feat given Malgus's strength, brutality, and raw power. Satil ranks this highly due to her battlefield experience, coupled with her force mastery which she paired flawlessly within her duels. Number 9. Khao Sen Darak. As Jedi Battlemaster, Darak embodied the martial excellence of the Jedi Order at its peak, through his mastery of multiple lightsaber forms and heroic final stand against overwhelming Sith forces during the sacking of Korriban. His most impressive feat was his final battle, where Darak single-handedly held off Darth Malgus and Vindican, two powerful Sith Lords. Despite being outnumbered, Darak not only protected his Padawan, Satil Shan, and ensured her escape, but disarmed and killed Darth Vindican and temporarily outmatched Malgus. His style integrated elements of forms 4, 5, and 6, blending acrobatics, strength, and tactical discipline into a seamless, aggressive form of combat. His rare proficiency in wielding both a double-bladed and single-bladed lightsabers, mid-battle, also evidence his skill and mastery of lightsaber combat. Though ultimately slain, his display of elite lightsaber skill under immense pressure, along with his mastery of duel styles and adaptive strategy, cements his legacy. Darak exemplified what it meant to be a battlemaster, and therefore earns the number 9 spot. Number 10. ObiWan Kenobi. In an era defined by war and the rise of powerful Sith Lords, Obi-Wan stood as the Order's most consistent and reliable combatant. What sets Obi-Wan apart is his unparalleled mastery of defense. While many duelists favored aggressive or acrobatic forms, Obi-Wan perfected Sorasu to the point of becoming an impregnable wall, wearing down stronger, faster, or more aggressive opponents through patience, precision, and tactical awareness. He achieved some of the most impressive lightsaber victories in Jedi history, including defeating Darth Maul twice, including in his prime during the Phantom Menace, defeating General Grievous, a highly skilled cyborg warrior who had slain multiple Jedi Masters, and most notably, he defeated Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, at the height of his power on Mustafar, leveraging his superior composure, defense, and battlefield awareness to overcome Anakin's raw power and aggression. While Obi-Wan lacked the explosive power or unorthodox styles of duelists like Mace Windu or Revan, his discipline, consistency, and success against top-tier threats earn him a place among the Jedi's most accomplished duelists.